A summer camp in Prince Edward Island was awarded $100,000 to upgrade their facilities. Jason Cassidy sat down with one of the co-owners, Matt Shrico.
Hi, I'm joined by Matt Shrico, and he's one of the founding members of Camp Triumph. They recently won $100,000 in the Aviva Community Fund competition, which is donated to groups in the community who are making positive changes. Matt, thanks for joining us. Maybe you could tell me a little bit about Camp Triumph.
Well, sure. We're a camp for kids who have a family member with a chronic illness or disability. So they may have a parent with cancer or MS or ALS, or maybe they have a sibling with autism or something along those lines. So they come to camp for free. It's in PEI, and we have kids from all over the Atlantic provinces.
So I understand that it can be very difficult for a family having a child with a chronic illness or disability. Now, how does that differ for the other family members and siblings around them?
We thought this population had really gone unmet, and it was something that we had lived with as me and my brothers, as both my parents had cancer, and we dealt with it my whole life because my dad had brain cancer for my whole life. So we knew what it was like to have a parent with an illness, and so it really, we wanted to cater to a population that wasn't really looked at. And these kids are really, they don't understand a lot of what's going on at home, and some they do, and it's just hard on them because they're trying to be there for their family member, but at the same time they're trying to be kids, and that's what we want to help them to do. We just want them to come to camp and be with other kids in the same situation and have that positive interaction that they may be missing sometimes.
So maybe you could tell me a little bit about Camp Triumph and the type of activities and games they'll be playing while they're at the camp.
Well, we try to spend as much time outside as we can, and this past summer we were very fortunate. We had perfect weather, and so we got to spend tons of time outside kayaking and at the beach, and playing various field games and that sort of thing. So it's just kind of like a regular summer camp, but it's a lot of fun.
So tell me about how you guys heard about this Aviva Community Fund and how it all got started.
Well, one of our staff members heard about it through their friend, I guess, and they're just like, oh, why not put in an idea to this thing? We got nothing to lose, and we could probably get some exposure out of it. And so we put in an idea, and you just try to get as many people as possible voting on it, and we got exposure that way. People heard about us, and when we just took that and kept trying to vote as much as possible, and they paid off. We got into the finals, and the judges decided that they wanted to give us some money. So,
and now you win this $100,000, and what do you guys intend on putting it towards?
Well, this is going to go towards our lodge, so it'll really round out our facility. Last summer, we got a grant from the PEI government for land, and so we built a dining hall and a kitchen and bathrooms and stuff. And Holland College, the carpentry school there, is building us cabins, and so we're going to have that this summer, and then the lodge is going to round it all out, because we were really fortunate last summer. We had perfect weather, and we were inside maybe one of those days, and this summer, we want to have an extra indoor space, and we have 65 kids, and it's hard to put them all in the same space, so it's good to have this full facility.
How important are the volunteers in running this camp?
Oh, it's a huge role. They make it happen. Like, there's me, my brother, and my mother who do most of the work throughout the year, and then when the summer comes, we get as many volunteers as we can to help out in the kitchen and to be counselors and look after the kids and have fun with them and be positive role models for them. So it's really great because we've had excellent staff, and these kids just idolize them and love them, and it's great for them to be able to take the time out of their schedules, because a lot of them, in med school or have working on their PhDs or have, full-time jobs and families to take care of, so they take their time out and help us out, and it's really rewarding for them as well.
So what does your family hope to accomplish with this camp in the near future?
Well, we're hoping to be sustainable and offer camps all summer for years and years to come, and just keep expanding and keep bringing as many kids as possible to camp. Because right now we started out with 1 week for 3 years. We did 1 week at camp a year, and we rented facilities up until last summer when we got our grant for land, and so that was a big step for us because we had a permanent place to call Camp Triumph. It wasn't just this idea, it was now this physical place, and so that's something really exciting for us because, you know, we can build on this place and it can be something to last for a long time.
Well, thanks for joining us, Matt, and you guys can check out more at www.camptriumph.ca.
It might have been a cold and wet weekend, but that didn't stop hockey fans from heading to Miramichi for the 6th annual Hockey Pond Tournament. Brittany Duthright has the story.
Families come from all around New Brunswick to enjoy a weekend of skating, sliding, and pond hockey fun. For some, including Roy Matheson, it has been a family-long tradition.
I just love playing with my kids. My sons, that makes it really important. I think if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be playing here.
Being the oldest guy playing, Matheson had the experience of winning the championships in 2006 and faced off with the Prime Minister last year.
That was super. He was a real gentleman. He first shook hands with me. He had his gloves on. He apologized. He took his gloves off and shook hands again. I got a souvenir puck from him. I really enjoyed it. One of the highlights of my life.
For the people of Miramichi, this event gets better every year. Volunteers come from everywhere to help out. Prizes are given to those who attend. And this year, the Real Memorial Cup came for a visit.
If you haven't noticed, the Memorial Cup is here for the weekend. That will be housed in the I Am Miramichi tent, and feel free to go over and get your photo taken with the cup.
This is an important event for families and friends, and even more for the community.
Do you like to skate? Do you like hockey? Is that your favorite sport? Yeah?
Hey.
Do you like to skate? Yeah? What's your favorite color? Pink. I knew it!
For the first time in 6 years, the community celebrated with fireworks, a perfect ending to a true Miramichi tradition.
Today is February 7th, and it marks the end of a very important weekend here in Miramichi. It is officially the last day of the pond hockey tournament, and whoever takes home the championships gets their very own jerseys and their name on a very important trophy. Stu Journalism, Brittany Duthright.